Todd Davidson is away this week, so I'm chairing it, Alex Wilson. Items on the agenda, reviewing and approving minutes of previous meetings, January 8th regular meeting and January 14th special meeting.
I think we need to add approving the updated warning.
Oh, right, okay, we will also add under new business, approving an updated warning that's corrected. Okay, do I hear a motion to approve minutes?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes of January 8th and January 14th special meeting.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, reviewing and approving bills for payment. So warrant 15, well, I'll wait till that's moved.
I was saying, yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve payment of warrants 15 and 15P.
I'll second that. Okay, warrant 15 is for $40,473 roughly, and a very high $20,813 is for repairs of the 2017 Western Star truck. So apparently that cost came in at roughly double what we anticipated. We were expecting 10,000. I texted Lee but didn't hear back to get a little more detail of that. So that's unfortunate.
Now, the new tires that were done, does that also include the tires?
No,
The
there's
cost of
a
the tires,
separate,
there's a separate
there's a
one for the
separate
tires.
item of $3,145 from Pete's Tire Barn. Maria and I looked at that and we're wanting to confirm that the two invoices aren't for the same work. They're somewhat different amounts, but the work looks similar. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you look at those?
Yeah, I
Paul?
did.
Yeah, so we're
It
not
did look
sure.
similar, and that's why,
Yeah.
you know, I'm.
Almost line for line. I think the only difference might have been the price of the tires
Exactly.
themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly, the two, you know, there's,
Yeah.
what was it, 249?
Or, yeah,
Yeah.
250, not these.
Yeah,
whatever
something
it
like
was,
that,
yeah.
and then two cheaper ones.
Yes, exactly.
So I would like clarification on
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
personally.
Chris, do you know anything about that? I know you don't have it in front of you, I'm sure, but we have two invoices from Pete's Tire Barn that are a little different, but a lot of the work looks identical.
The only thing I can say is, are the invoice numbers different?
The invoice number is different.
So that's, I mean, if Lee approved it and the invoice numbers are different, I take that as good, and I don't.
Except that, you know, one of them is an invoice from Pete's Tire Barn in West Chesterfield, New Hampshire. The other is from the main office in Orange, Mass. So we were wondering if, you know, it might be that,
Duplicated.
you know, that somehow the main office got the information and processed it electronically.
And the plate number is identical.
Yeah.
The license plate number is identical on both invoices.
Yeah, so I think it's duplicative, and before paying those, Chris, could you check in with Pete's, maybe the main office?
Let's see if we can get, clarification on that.
You can do that.
Great. Okay, meanwhile, we'll approve the whole amount, but hopefully not have to pay both of those. We don't know which one is accurate, if indeed they're redundant.
And then I had a couple questions
Yeah.
for Chris, on the repairs for on the 2017 Western Star from ATG Westminster. Some of the money was, I don't have the exact amount, but 3,009 something, whatever it was approved to be paid out of ARPA funds. And I'm wondering if that was done or not. And
That is news to me. I am not aware of that at all.
okay, and then also the sheriff's contract, there was 2 invoices in there for $320 apiece. And was that for the contract that we just approved? That also should have been ARPA money.
news to me too.
Okay. And then, quite a while ago, we had approved, like last summer, I think it was, or even before, we approved $400 to be paid out of ARPA funds for BCTV. So I'm wondering,
That's news to me too.
all right, why don't, I will send you an email with all the dollar amounts, and then we can hopefully figure it out. We can still approve, it would just mean, when they're in the accounting of it, you would just, some of it would get charged off from the general fund to the ARPA
According
money.
to ARPA, yeah.
So we could still approve them, it's just where it gets allocated from, so. But I'll send Chris an email.
Great, thank you, Maria.
Well, should we really approve it if we're looking into the
Yeah.
duplicate? I mean, can't we wait 2 weeks to be sure about that? Because I know it would hold up the other stuff.
I'm
Warrants, but-
Short on what?
The double for the Western.
like approving warrant
Because if we're
15
approving
and hold off on the other.
Just on the Pete's Tire.
Right,
Yeah,
until we're,
because it sounds like if it's double what we expected and there are two of them, that's probably what it is, so let's make
On
sure
the,
it's not
just on the
accidentally
tire,
paid.
not on the repairs.
Yeah, well, I can't see it, but can I just review? So I'd like to see, but if we vote to approve, we are technically saying let's pay them.
Yes, yeah.
So
Yeah,
let's,
yeah.
if we're not sure, we shouldn't pay them.
So we could
This is
subtract
only
out
16. This is-
the amount of those two
This is just.
Pete's
oh,
Tire Barn bills.
but we also weren't sure on the sheriffs. Is that correct?
Well, that would just be, I think, an accounting
Okay.
change.
I think that's just, yeah, exactly.
It would be
Okay.
paid out of the,
Yeah,
The
whether it comes out
town's
of the ARPA fund or the general fund.
Yeah.
So that's just an accounting thing.
Because I noticed both invoices said ARPA fund on them,
oh, really?
from the
From the
sheriffs.
sheriffs?
Oh, did it? I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, it's printed on both.
Okay. Or Tom, are you questioning the large repair bill for the transmission?
I thought you were, I didn't see it, I thought that was the duplicate. If it's just the
No.
tires, okay.
It's
so we're
just the
starting with that.
tires. I mean, we're interested
It still appears to be the same thing, same
Yeah, it's,
same plates, same stuff happening. If we vote to approve the warrant, we're voting to pay this, pay both.
Well, or we could approve the warrant pending clarification
Okay,
too.
by Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that. If we just amend the motion to that. Because it does look like the same.
yeah.
Let me just figure out what that corrected amount would be.
I was confused. I thought you were saying the repairs were duplicate. That's different.
No, they're
Oh, well.
they're quite a bit more than what
We
we anticipated.
anticipated, right.
But it's all legitimate then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Lee, I think those that Lee actually signed off on.
Yeah, I don't pay anything unless Lee signs off on it.
Okay, so the revised amount, taking out both of the Pete's invoices to just deal with them later, would be $37,000, $328.88. So $37,000, $328.88. Do we want to amend that motion on 15 to that amount?
Yeah, yeah, so I'll
From the-
amend it pending, warrant 15 clarification regarding the Pete's Tire. And we pulled it out, so,
But that would then get put in next
next time.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
And regarding the repairs that were
And
higher, can we?
had you seconded that? Is that a friendly amendment?
I'll second it. I'll second it, sure. But regarding the repairs that are a lot higher, could we get some sort of clarification from Lee on what the deal was? I mean, we have to pay it, but it'd be nice to know, because that's a big amount.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be, it was a surprise to him, I'm sure.
I think he signed off on it too.
If he could just bring that up in his next report, that'd be nice.
Yep. Okay, and then Anything else on warrant 15, the main town expenses? Warrant 15P, personnel is pretty standard, 11,826 roughly. So do I hear any discussion on either of those warrants? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, those pass. Okay, ARPA funding, we talked about the, whether we need to move around some of the accounting relative to those couple of expenses. Sheriff, and some of the repair bills, Maria's gonna email Chris about that. Anything else related to ARPA?
I don't have anything else.
Any visitors? Gretchen, do you have anything you want to talk about that's not on the agenda? Not hearing any response. Road foreman's report, we're going to table that.
Mhm.
Correspondence for information, anything on the items that were circulated in the agenda? There's an Act 250 recess order, is that about the Putney Rowing Club?
I assume it is, that there was no name
Yeah.
on it, it was just the number, but I'm pretty sure it's
It was
the
at that, it was.
I'm pretty sure it's the rowing club.
Okay, correspondence for discussion and action, nothing's listed there. New business, Salmon Brook erosion, emergency watershed protection program. Todd's been tracking that and he's not here, so I don't have any
I don't
update.
have
Does
any
anyone
updates,
else?
no.
Appointing an ethics liaison to the State of Vermont Ethics Commission. Do you know anything about that?
Other than the email that came out, and Todd said that he was happy to be appointed in the position.
My wife said she's interested, seeing that that's what she does for a living.
Oh.
She does ethics for the
Okay,
federal government,
okay. Yeah,
so,
so,
it's just somebody out there that,
yeah,
Do we want to
Voluntary.
vote on that tonight, or should we wait?
it
till
has to be
Todd's
done
here?
before the end of the month.
Okay. So do I hear a nomination for that?
I'd like to nominate Priscilla Adler.
Great, I'll second that. I'm sure Todd will welcome having that taken off his plate.
Mm-hmm.
Any further discussion?
No, sounds reasonable.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. Then we need to approve an updated warning for the town meeting. And this has to do with removing a school board position that was on here, and we learned that it's not supposed to be for the town of Dummerston warning. Other than that, it's the same as what we voted on at our last meeting, so this vote will supplant that previous vote. Do I hear a motion to approve the town meeting warning?
I make a motion that we approve the town meeting warning.
I'll second it.
Great. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm
Aye.
still opposing it, as
Okay.
I did the first time around.
Unfinished business? Oh, any other new business?
Yes, the incident where the tractor trailers are parked on along Route 5
Oh, yeah.
in the area, there is now a truck behind the van, hidden behind one of the tractor trailers, and there's trash all around it.
Hmm.
I've called the state police and filed a complaint.
You have a
I basically,
photo?
This is the license plate
Mhm.
of the vehicle. This is trash bags all around the vehicle.
Hmm.
And it's parked behind the semi.
Hmm.
So if somebody's living there and just putting their trash outside the truck, I have no idea.
Hmm.
But it's something that, I really don't
Yeah.
want trash littered in town.
So is that,
Would you like to see
that's
the
actually, no, because I've seen that.
Oh, you have seen the
Yeah.
van?
Yeah.
Well, I took pictures of the
Yeah.
license plate, and
But I'm just wondering if that's private property or state property.
according to the state police, it is state property.
Okay,
But still, it's within the town of Dummerston.
exactly, right, yeah. So the state police actually can do something about it?
Yes, they can.
Because it's within the state right of way,
Right.
okay. It's not necessarily state owned, it's within their right of way.
Well, actually, I did not measure from center of road,
Mm-hmm,
but it probably is a little bit more than 50 feet.
yeah,
So somebody else owns that property.
yeah, yeah.
But, we just don't
Well,
want
keep us-
litter all over the
Yeah,
the
keep us
pavement there.
posted if you hear anything else.
Yeah.
All other new business, I did try to get to the DRB hearing of that building on Route 5 where Hermit Thrush had been based.
Mhm.
I had the time wrong. I thought the site visit was at 10 a.m. Saturday. It turned out they were going to Kelly Road for another site visit at 10, and then that building at 10:30, and I couldn't be there at 10:30. But I did hear from Alan McBain about it. He said not much to hear. They're planning a tap room. This is a brewery that wants to locate there. Planning a tap room with a capacity of 200
This is
indoor
on 5?
on Route 5. It had
Just
once
south
been
of
a,
where the trucks are parked,
Oh, is it
that looks abandoned now,
the soda?
yeah.
it had a old Pepsi sign, but it had been
Right.
bought by Hermit Thrush.
Okay.
A brewery, a sour beer brewery, a couple of years ago, and they went under. 200 capacity indoor and outdoor seating, beer garden atmosphere between the building and Route 5, possibly live music, FedEx daily, large trailers, once or twice a week. They'll go over all that again in the meeting. Was that meeting this last night? Do you know?
It's usually on
Tuesdays?
the third Tuesday of the month, which would have been last
Yeah,
night.
so that hearing may have been last night, I didn't get to it. Anyway, so I was curious about it just because that's one of the few commercial properties in Dummerston, and I'd
Mhm.
love to see our tax base
Mm-hmm.
improve. So we'll keep an eye on that.
I agree. I'm all for it.
Okay, unfinished, any other new business? On unfinished business, the drainage rights from town roads, that was related to Paul Normando's property, and Todd was going to get there. I don't know that he has yet,
I don't know that
so.
Well,
that'll
with the
be-
snow, you really can't appreciate
he
it.
has.
So we'll table that. And then our next meeting, next regular meeting is February 5th. We're back on our regular schedule, not
Mhm.
doing the budget meetings. And I don't have anything else.
You make a motion that we adjourn?
I'll second it.
All right, I think we're good. Thank you, BCTV.